How's everybody doing today? My name's Clayton Weber, and I am here to talk to you about the employee handbook, the policies, procedures, everything that goes with them, why we have them in the industry. Um, First of all, my own opinion about the employee handbook. I feel like companies that want to watch their rear end should have them. Um, it bases everything in ink, and normally the employee should sign off to it for agreement on the contract. And I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the Old Town Social employee handbook that I looked up and read a little bit about, and also an article that I had, which is the top 10 employee handbook updates for 2012, and talk a little bit about one of the things that stuck out to me, which was workplace bowling, um, which ranked number 4 on the top 10 list by Kaufman, and how I can kind of relate it a little bit to some of the procedures of Old Town Social, but it caught my interest because you think about and you think about bowling, and you represent it with school, um, early years of school, going into high school or whatnot. That there's all the stories about bowling, but then it actually leads and leaks into our workforce. So, and to eliminate that and to control that without any type of confrontation is to have an employee handbook that represents it and defends it. So it was interesting that bowling in the workplace made the top 10 list for 2012. But when I ended up looking up this Old Town Social employee policies, in their handbook, it also talks about it, which kind of leaks into the areas of harassment, um, equal opportunity, and in the way to go through it and actually understand the procedures to eliminate this action. Some of the things that they talked about, if an employee has subjected to any type of bullying or harassment, experience of any other job related harassment, uh, you know, based on ethnicity or whatever the bully wants to base it on, it shows ways to go through it and who to talk to and how to file that complaint. Um, Also, in the article that I posted, they also talk about who you want to get a hold of, who backs you up, and the employer included the actual seriousness of the crime, so they can figure it out and go through it in that sense. So having an employee handbook uh, will defend the person who is being bullied or harassed at the same time. Some of the other top 10 uh, things that they pulled up in this article was benefits and provisions. So many employers have made changes to their benefit plans and to last year for their employee handbooks, and they should be sure that their handbooks are accurate, that reflect those changes. Um, Handbooks that should state that the language and the benefit plan controls the handbook summary, and that the plan, if the language differs. So updating your employee handbook is huge, um, year to year, and any changes they should actually let you know in the handbook before you sign off. Um, Also, just to eliminate workplace violence and conflict resolution is big. OSHA is a big part of that. Who will back you up um, directly in the workplace? Because I mean that's one of the top concerns for employers is their safety at work. So having something like that where people are aware of the procedures um, in your handbook, it's big. That you won't take any of the fighting or the bickering or anything like that that comes along. Um, this the EEO policies, which is equal employment opportunity policies, and considerations of enforced such as policies, um, are all backed up by the Supreme Court. So having having this type of understanding how serious the employee handbook is with employee discipline, it's big for a company. Um, like I said in the beginning, it kind of backs them up. It people have it in front of them. The employers have it. Uh, they know that they're protected if they have an employee handbook, because if you're going to sign off and work for the company, then then you will see the rules and the procedures that that company would like their employees to abide by. So to me, the employee handbook is one of the biggest things that you can have in your company, because it can save you and save your company and your business overall. Thank you.